In December 1996, a 6-year-old beauty queen was found dead in the basement of her family's Colorado home. Her name was JonBenét Ramsey. The night before, she had gone to bed after celebrating Christmas with her family. By morning, she was missing, and a ransom note had been found just hours later. JonBenét's father discovered her lifeless body strangled, with her skull fractured, hidden beneath a blanket, more than 2 decades later. The question still haunts America: who killed JonBenét Ramsey? The Ramsey family was wealthy and prominent in Boulder, Colorado. JonBenét was their youngest, known for her pageant trophies and photographs splashed across newspapers. On December 25, 1996, the Ramseys hosted a Christmas celebration with friends and neighbors. By all accounts, it was a warm, happy evening. They went to bed that night never suspecting that their world was about to be destroyed. Around 5:30 a.m. the next morning, Patsy Ramsey, JonBenét's mother, discovered a ransom note on the staircase. The note demanded $118,000 in exchange for JonBenét's safe return, an oddly specific figure that matched John Ramsey's Christmas bonus. Patsy immediately called 911. Police arrived quickly, but the house was never properly secured. Friends, neighbors, and even church members gathered inside, unintentionally trampling what could have been vital evidence. For hours, police treated the case as a kidnapping, but by early afternoon, John Ramsey decided to search the house himself. In a dark basement storage room, he made a horrifying discovery. JonBenét, covered with a white blanket, a cord around her neck, duct tape on her mouth. She had been sexually assaulted, strangled, and suffered a severe skull fracture. John carried her upstairs, placing her on the living room floor, destroying any remaining forensic evidence on her body. What followed was one of the most controversial investigations in modern American history. Suspicion immediately fell on the Ramseys. Many believed the ransom note was staged. The handwriting was long and detailed, nearly 3 pages, an unusual feature for a real kidnapper's note. Some pointed to the parents, arguing it was a tragic accident covered up in panic. Others suggested JonBenét's older brother, Burke, could have been involved, but nothing ever stuck. The DNA found on JonBenét's clothing did not match any family member, and no one has ever been charged. Theories exploded in the media. Some believed a pedophile had broken into the house. Others suspected a family friend. Over the years, countless documentaries and podcasts have tried to piece together what happened. In 2006, a man named John Mark Carr confessed to the crime, but DNA later cleared him. The ransom note remains one of the strangest pieces of evidence, written on paper from inside the house with a pen from the Ramsey kitchen, using phrases like foreign faction and victory, phrases that seemed ripped straight from a bad movie script. To this day, no one can fully explain it. JonBenét's murder left a permanent scar on America. People debated endlessly: was this a botched kidnapping, a planned murder, an accident covered up by panic-stricken parents? The case exposed flaws in police work, the dangers of media frenzy, and how a community's trust could be shattered in a single night. More than 25 years later, new DNA technology still promises hope for answers, but there has been no breakthrough. JonBenét's parents both died without seeing justice for their daughter. JonBenét Ramsey should have grown up to live her dreams, but instead her story became one of America's most haunting cold cases. Who tied that cord around her neck? Who wrote the ransom note? And why has no one been brought to justice? Until those answers come, the mystery of JonBenét Ramsey will never rest. If you want to hear more true crime documentaries, subscribe to this channel and turn on notifications so you never miss the next case.